Welcome back. Well, if you're a casino manager, or casino owner, you print a lot of cards, and if you would like to keep anything from making a big hiccup to your day, look no further than IDP. I'm here with Rob, and Rob, I tell you what, you offer so many great solutions, and this one here is perfect for casinos. Tell us why.
Yeah, thank you, Bill. The casinos use a lot of cards, as you said before, and they're primarily for player cards. They're for tracking data. So when you go into a casino, you're going to get a card, and you use that card in the slot machines or the other games. They'll be able to track your rewards, point status, if you're going to get a free room comp, those sorts of things.
Right.
So these cards are all over the place in the casinos. So one of the most important things for these cards in the casinos is that they get the card to the customer quickly. The card looks good and represents the brand well, and the cards work, obviously, in the machines on the floor. So we've come up with what we call the Solid 510 OC. It's a technology that we developed about 4 years ago. And we've got some unique features in there that only we have. It's really, really beneficial to the casino operator.
Well, let's look under the hood.
Sure. So as you see in the front, it's a standard printer. You've got cards going in the front, coming out the front. We can print and encode a card in about 6 seconds. Wow. So it's very fast. The machine will boot up in only 16 seconds, which sounds like a little bit of time, but actually it's quite quick in the whole grand scheme of things. Our competitors are in the minutes to boot up.
Wow.
So it saves the operator a lot of time. So in here you've obviously got a monochrome print ribbon. A lot of casinos will use black or gold or white to personalize their pre-printed cards.
Right.
And then you've got a print head, obviously, to print the ink. And then up here you've got a couple of slots. The first one has got a USB stick in it. So this is kind of where our magic starts. So casinos, back in the olden days, when I was a kid, they would use embossers. So they would use a traditional embosser to emboss a card, and that would be their player card. So as the casinos and the industry grew, flat card printers like this one started to take over the market. But the casinos didn't want to change from their embossing architecture. So they still wanted to send that embossing code through their network to the printer. They wanted the printer to be able to take that data and print a card. So today we call that open card printing, all right, or OCP. So the cool thing that we do is we can take that raw data, we can interpolate it in the printer and say, okay, this is where the magnetic stripe starts, this is where it ends, this is the carriage return, this is the font we should use, and it tells the printer where to put the data on the card. So that all happens on the printer. There's no driver, there's no separate app, it's all on the printer.
Okay.
So the printer's got quite a bit of intelligence on it. And the cool thing about our solution is we've got a USB stick that holds all that data. So the USB stick has got an application on it, holds the card definition files, so that if this machine breaks down, needs to be replaced on the floor, the operator doesn't have to call the IT department.
Right. He's not dead in the water. Simply change it out?
Simply change it out. You're pulling the USB stick out, putting a new machine in its place, putting the USB stick in the new machine, and you boot up, same IP address, the network can continue to start sending cards to it. It's pretty cool.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
Now, Rob, I noticed a second USB port. What is that for?
That is for a Wi-Fi option. So if an operator wanted to, let's say they put a machine on a cart, they go out to where the buses are unloading and they want to start producing player cards for the folks before they even get into the casino, then we've got that Wi-Fi option available.
That is just amazing. So, they do go through a lot of cards, and this is going to ensure that there's no hiccup in the process. They're going to continue to print their cards because to them, those cards are money and a very important element in the whole equation. And with that said, Rob, I know you got the attention of casino operators.